refreshing Minnesota weather. It's about 1 degree out here, but I tell you, when you've got Burke's Happy Mouth signature seasoning, you can't wait to get to the grill. Summer, winter, fall, it don't matter, snow, nothing will stop Burke's Happy Mouth. Off to the grill! Go, we're going to take our fresh salmon fillets and we're going to cut these so that they're easy to flip on the grill. So I'm going to take a piece about this size. This is easy for me to handle. Notice that it's skin on, fresh salmon. This piece like here, I can handle this very nicely. One thing about Burke's Happy Mouth Signature Spice, we actually have this in aroma-proof, resealable pouches, and the great thing about it is you can use this to use it as a shaker for your meat as well. Before I put my signature spice on, I like to use a little bit of garlic salt. One thing about Burke's Happy Mouth Signature Spice, it has kosher salt in it, but it actually has a very low amount, 144 milligrams per quarter teaspoon. So I add a little extra garlic salt on fish. It brings out the flavor just a little bit. And I like to just sprinkle it on, not overly. Now it's time for our Burke's Happy Mouth Signature Seasoning. You can just take your pouch and just kind of shake it back and forth and just cover that nice and generously, just like that. And oh, I tell you, the flavor that's going to come out of this fish is just like amazing. This is my kids' favorite meal that we make on the grill. One thing that I like to do too, now that we have our meat seasoned well, I like to put a little bit of lemon zest, fresh lemon zest right on the salmon as well. Just get just a little bit of there. You don't want to get it too carried away, just to add a nice little touch of flavor on that. Here we are. Our salmon's all seasoned. It's winter outside. We're grilling. We're going to put it in the grill. One thing about the grill, you want to get your grill really nice and hot. A trick I learned, when you're grilling fish, it's nice to take a little bit of olive oil. Just go in and soak your rag and just hit your grill grates. Now what we're going to do is we're going to put our fish in, and we always go skin side down. Take my bigger pieces and I'm going to put them on my hotter spots of my grill. So I notice that on my left side of my grill it's not quite as hot, so I'm going to put the tails right there because they don't take as long to cook. But these bigger, thicker, heavier pieces, they're going on the hot spot of my grill. One thing about fish, you know, there is oil here, so depending on the heat of your grill, you got to be really careful to watch this. Like I'm getting a little bit of flare up here, so I'm going to take that fish and I'm going to move it to a little bit different spot. Notice how easily it came right off the grill. We're very close to start flipping that. See the crunch that we're getting on this fish? That's what we're looking for. Here we are, we're going to check our meat. That's one thing that's really important. When you're doing fish, you can overcook it, so you got to make sure you're on top of it. Here we go. See, we got a little bit of flare up going here. We're going to just move that around and just check the texture of our meat. Okay, we're doing really close. We're really close to flipping here. I can see that I've got this here part of the meat. Notice how thick it is. We want to make sure that that gets cooked, these thicker pieces. Okay, here we are. We're getting ready to flip our salmon steaks. One thing that, now see how nice they're flipped? We're going to only flip them one time. Just like that. What we're going to do is we're going to take our skin off. And this skin, if you've cooked it just to the right darkness there, and you got that oil coming out, it's going to peel right off like that. Now some people like to keep that skin on. I don't prefer it, but that's what you're looking for. Here we go, our steaks are really ready to go. I'm going to flip them over just one time. You want to be careful so that they don't fall apart. We're very close here to being completed. I like to just get a little bit of a char on the back side there. You can see all the juice coming through the meat. That's the perfect time to flip it. And you got to be a little careful on your grill. Here we are. I like to put my pans on the oven too because it's cold outside. I like to heat them up just a little bit. We're going to pull that fish off. Look at how it's just ready to flake off there. How perfect is that? Oh, baby. Here we are, the finished product. We got that salmon that's been grilled with Burke's Happy Mouth. There's a little bit of lemon basil butter right on top of it. Some fried brown rice and wild rice that's been soaked in chicken broth, fresh green beans, a little bit of fresh rye bread. Oh baby, serious Happy Mouth. Hey, we hope you enjoy this.